Greetings, gamer guys and gals. Welcome to part 34 of my Let's Play Fire Emblem 5 Thracia 776. And in today's episode, we're going to be continuing on with 14X and dealing with all of the very wild things we have to deal with. A bunch of rewarping Loptrians trying to chase down and steal these civilians. We are not going to let that happen. Let's go ahead. We don't double there. Isn't that a bit wild? Alright. So what we could do is hope for a crit, but if we don't get a crit, just finish off with Karen. Okay, cool. Thank you, Edda. Very good job. Now, what you absolutely do not want to do is allow these children to get harmed in the process of this chapter. So you have to be kind of careful a bit about how you go about stealing them and so on and so forth, or rescuing the children and where you put them. I'm letting them run up by Edda for their first turn because usually that's not going to be a problem. They're going to spawn in and run up in their turn, and they take their turn last. But after that, I'm not going to let them be loose, just because it could turn out to be a dangerous endeavor. Let's see. Let's move up. I really can't believe that Linowin got a movement level up last time. Oh my gosh, that's so incredible. Alright, Marita is holding one of our units, but as you can see, her stats are still competent at this point in the game, so when it comes down to it, I could easily have her defeat one of these guys if I need to. We are rescuing another, or not rescuing, capturing another, specifically because I would absolutely adore some more rewarp and Jormungandr. You cannot buy Jormungandr in this game. It is not actually possible, at least from my recollection. I might be totally wrong on that. And if that's the case, if you really and truly can't buy... Alright, we can trade Fergus. He can take those. If that's truly possible, or if that's truly the case, then you really do have to capture all the Jormungandrs you're going to have in this game. Now, like I said, I don't think it's reasonably viable to use Salem with any other tome, like heavy tome, strong tome. Like if you want him to get to A rank in Dark, you absolutely want him to continuously spam that, because if he's not with A rank, he can't use the Fenrir. Now, if you don't care about that, then by all means use whatever tome that you come across, because the reality is that he has perfectly serviceable ranks for all of these, and I'm pretty sure he gets C rank upon promotion for all of the anima magics, which is pretty strong if that's the case. Alright, we are not one-shotting here. How about... Oh, we can't even reach that one. Oh, that's unfortunate. Let's attack you. Let's go here and attack with the Marita sword. That seemed a bit of a waste, but it's okay. Iron Blade. Very surprising that Leaf missed there. Alright. Combatively, I almost want to say that it's a good idea to put that unit that Marita is carrying on Nana. Yeah, I suppose that's okay. Let's keep Safi out of the way just because why allow her to be attacked if we don't have to? And we really don't. And Fergus got hit pretty darn hard. Luckily for us, none of the Jormungandr mages can, or none of the like dark bishops or Loptrian bishops or so on and so forth, Loptrian mages, have the ability to double pretty much any of our units, period. All right. Alrighty, so we got some healing to do. Now, Linowin does come with a C rank in Stave, so it would be nice to give her a Physic, and we have just the character who can. We can even use that Physic to heal up. It's amazing, but she can use the Rewarp. That's awesome. We can use that Physic to heal up Furious. Oh, such a waste, Linowin. You healed up 1 HP with that. Oh, well. What can you do? What we can do is take out this Celestian. I am planning on using Edda, as well as Dean and Karen for all they're worth at all times. Let's see, let's trade. Concerning all this rescuing I'm having to do, I have a deep and fond love for Dean, especially concerning as a unit, because he's a fantastic character in this game. Awesome preferential weapon. 2 Vigor Stars is pretty rare to come by. And then having like A rank in swords and lances allows him such viability that most other units in this game do not have, which is kind of crazy. Alright. Slim Sword. And Marita over here is just an incredibly powerful unit. Like I said, we don't really need to give her levels on anything, but it would be nice particularly to give her more magic. I would like to see her have at least 10 magic by the time she's max level, which is not actually going to be that big of a task to ask of her. So we should be able to do that. Especially because we have the Heim Scroll. Now, for as long as Leaf still has his 4 levels left, he's going to be keeping that Heim Scroll on him, because I would absolutely adore having the ability to... Alright, so... having the ability to raise his magic. Absolutely adore that. We still have yet to use the second Hemern on the Light Brand, so it's actually not that big of a deal if I happen to need to use that. We're going to be also restore staffing Fergus here. Maybe, just for the experience points. And I think that's fine. We can also give to you and go down and rescue some more, because we're going to have plenty more. 6 in total. So we actually have almost enough mounted units to carry all 6, but Marita can carry some as well, as she's strong enough to do so. You do have to be careful on this chapter with your very weak units. Like, for instance, if you had somebody like Safi who wasn't promoted at this point, you wouldn't necessarily want to bring any unit like that, especially like unarmed units, because of just the factor that you are going to face a lot of combat in this game from ambush reinforcements that are surrounding you. I don't mind this at all because most of the time in Thracia, whenever there are ambush reinforcements, it is stuff that you can either avoid or if you've played the game enough, you can know about. And there's some people who don't necessarily like that. I guess I understand to some degree because ambush spawns can be quite annoying. I do get that. Let's see, restore. This is our only restore staff. I don't think we're getting any more anytime soon, so I almost don't want to use it on something as trivial as poison, because it really is trivial. We are obviously not going to use the Dragon Pike here. And then we have this unit to deal with. He is going to be a bit of a problem, I think. Not too much. I think if I just put Leaf there with, let's see, the Kingmaker, I think he's going to be of, okay, so 16 AS. Leaf with the Kingmaker is going to have 14 AS. So yeah, I think that's exactly what I'm going to do. I'm even going to put Nana within his range to give him support as well as charm. And then we're going to attack here with the Jormungandr. Close to a one-shot, but not quite. We could finish off this flyer here with Merida. I don't really think it's necessary, but I guess we're going to do it anyhow. All right. I could heal Leaf, but let's see. He's got 7 defense. This guy with the Killer Axe is going to be doing 26, so 19. He's not going to be doubling, but he could adept. Ooh. 109 hit. How much avoid does Leaf have right here? 94. That's... I should have checked that before I moved him. I'll be honest here. So reinforcements on this chapter do not end for a very long time, so it's just very prudent to be careful with your units, and specifically your weakened units. The Silesian Pegasus Knights are not all that strong. Like I said, they can really only be a serious threat to someone like Safi disarmed, or like Laura if you didn't have like a trained Laura at this time, or even if you did have a trained Laura but you didn't do what I did. My Laura is one of my tankiest units at this current moment on the physical defensive side, which is kind of crazy considering that she's this frail thief unit that's supposed to turn into an even more frail dancer. She gets minuses upon all of her promo gains. Well, promo minuses when you do promote her into the dancer. Alright, so we have to deal with Eichner. I guess that's Eichner or Eichner. I'm not sure. I don't think it really matters, being honest. Wow, we're close. Very close to being able to one-shot there, but not quite. Not quite. Would be nice if we could. Iron Blade, that's not hitting. No way. Lightbrand will hit. Kingmaker. It's 2 chances of hitting, but there is a lot of crit there that I don't want to. I don't want to crit. So yeah, we'll just use the Lightbrand. Yeah, he just adapted. Wow, if he would have hit both of those hits right there, Leaf would have been KO'd. Not necessarily good. Let's trade the Lightbrand to the Kingmaker, and then attack Aw, we missed. I really wanted that experience points for Salem. I mean, he still gets the weapon experience points from performing the attack, but oh well. Now, we could get it with Linowin. I think that that's equally as good. And then we're going to drop both of you. Alright, so, Linowin, please go ahead and attack. Oh, only 40 hit? And she got it. That's nice. Very nice, in fact. Very terrible level, though. Alright, Wind. We are one-shotting the Celestian. Very nice. Now we could go ahead and capture Kobo. Or Kadba. I think it's Kadba. But it's not necessary. And we're going to attack here. Move right here. Take. And fly away. And that should be good. You would think that that would be a terrible thing, but it doesn't really matter either way. I made the stamina drink while we were on the road. Here, you can have it. What's that? How's it made? Well, that's a trade secret, silly. I can tell you it involves using a certain part of a Pegasus, though. Good thing the battle lets a lot of dead ones flying around. I don't even want to know what in the world a stamina drink is made out of. Alright, so Linowin needs the experience points more than Salem, technically, but Salem is going to be able to promote whenever, whereas Linowin has a forced promotion, and it's even later than Leaf's. So it's... I'm not in any rush. Okay, so no AS. We are actually one-shotting. That's nice. Very nice. Another move level up? Are you kidding me? Linowin? Hello? 2% move, 2 procs within the same 10 levels? I think she started at level 2. What? Take, drop. And move right there. We do want to make sure that... very nice movement star, by the way. That all of our units are surrounding the green units so that we can allow them to escape easily. And then we can just rescue. Karen's movement level up has turned out to be very awesome. Now, Linowin having 2 movement level ups? Are you absolutely joking me? That's super incredible. I need to get her some scrolls because I would love to have some better levels on her as well. Thanks for pulling our sorry bums out of the fire back there. I brought this stamina drink along as a little taste of home for the road, but I figure you can get way more use out of it than me. Thank you. They do have to escape. Your units also have to escape. This is an escape chapter for you too. Oh boy, was that a fright and a half. Here, you can take the stamina drink. I got way too much adrenaline pumping now to even think about taking a sip. Thank you. I think we're only going to have, if I'm not mistaken, that was 4 of them. 1, 2, 3. No, it might have only been 3. So we actually might have a few more to go for. Okay, Dean, move down here. You can actually move about right here. That should be good. Safi can just sit right here in the safety of our comrades. Linowin also. We'll move you here. Not one-shotting here. But that's okay. I don't know why. What is up with these Celestians wanting to attack Nana? You are not going to do anything to her. I can see why they wanted to attack Karen, because Karen at half stats is not really that great, especially defensively. Luckily for us, she got a little bit of defense, which is nice. And it is turn 11. I almost want to say let's rescue you for the time being and wait a moment. And we're going to give you move back, and then we're going to go right here and drop. Alright, so one thing we could do is move Nana here, and then move in and capture. Awesome. Do some healing up with Linowin so that she can get some more experience points. Most appreciated, always. She's a fantastic unit. Besides Tina and Safi, I would say she is the next best unit to give something like Paragon to, in my humble opinion. You don't need it because even without Paragon mode and without the Paragon scroll, she's not going to be lacking in getting levels up anytime soon, considering that alright, we can move Leaf here. Considering that she has a very late forced promotion, and it's not really a forced promotion. You do have to choose to go to exactly where you need to in order to get that promotion, but it's still a promotion nonetheless. We really just ended up being a giant burden, didn't we? Maybe the stamina drink will help make up for all the effort you had to put in to save us from our stupid ideas. Alright. Yeah, I trivialized this chapter a little bit because I know about this chapter, but that's really the great thing about this game. A lot of people complain that Thracia is too difficult. This game was not made with the thought in mind that you should 100% it the first time you play it. That's not how Thracia was made. This is not that kind of a game. Alright, so let's see. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, Thracia was made with a bunch of very interesting design philosophies. And part of that is... Actually, we can trade with Nana. Get that Jormungandr and Fenrir. We can take and release. We don't fear death, you simpletons. I don't care what you fear or don't fear, bud. You got defeated. Yeah, Thracia is a game that gets better as you play it. The more times you play it, the more times you enjoy it. The more times you get to like experience it, the better everything just turns out. Ah, that's a nasty hit. Yep, Salem most likely is getting doubled here. Yep. And he dodged both. Nice. He was probably just fine as long as he only dodged. As long as he dodged at least one. So a lot of like meta knowledge goes into these kinds of games, where you play it a bunch of times and then you see like different strategies, you see like what you can do. First couple of times I played Thracia were blind runs. I didn't even complete the game. That should be our last rescuee. I'm almost 100% positive of that. Alright, this is one of the reasons why I hate poison. It isn't really because it's deadly so much. It can kill your units, but it's because it's annoying. Alright, so we have a bunch of units we have to take care of here, and including some units we must rescue. There is no ifs, ands, or buts about that. Let's attack you. Dean can pull some work here. And we're not going to go that far up. Give. Alright, we have to deal with all the rest of these units here. We do have one more Jormungandr and Rewarp we could get. I mean, we could technically get two. Let's see how much space we have in our inventories. Merida has plenty of space. Dean, Edda. Okay, so we do have plenty of space. We could get both. If we have the units to get both, we shall. I think we do. Capture, Slim Sword. That's gonna be hard. Let's see if she does it. All right. That's what I'm talking about. Merida has so many good skills, and she's such a strong unit that she can find herself capturing even when she's at an extreme disadvantage. Which I find very funny. Capture. Iron Sword. Nope, we're going to have to capture with the Brave Sword. Fergus, not so much. He is not as strong, nowhere near as strong as Merida is. That's to be sure. Alright. So we're going to basically block off our units here a bit. And that's our turn. We'll be escaping over the next couple of turns. Edda should be more than fine dealing with these yahoos that are chasing her. At least I hope. I'm very thankful, personally, that most of the Celestia and Pegasus Knights in this chapter don't have anything like ranged weapons. Javelins aren't that strong in this game, but they're still annoying to have to deal with. Oh, Edda is getting doubled. Alright, so what we can do is give and fly upward with all the rest of our units. We are going to have to heal. Linowin as she needs it. And we can trade to Merida some stuff, as well as trade with this Loptrian. We can even release. We definitely want to get that that rewarp staff before we finish off this chapter. Awesome. Edda is doing a decent job back here, staving off these enemies. And poison on everybody. But while we're being poisoned, I think this is a perfect opportunity for us to say our farewells. I want to thank you for joining me today. If you like my content, please upvote and follow, or like and subscribe, depending on your platform. And while you're at it, have a great and glorious day gaming.